Hello everyone. Today we'll talk about doubts. Facing doubts is not easy, and some say you just shouldn't doubt, but well, it's not that easy because the doubts are there, and while they are not rooted in truth, they are real. So how do we deal with them? We need to pray about all our doubts. Doubts whether our faith is even strong enough. Doubts whether God is even there or hears us. Doubts if we make the right impact on those around us. Really, any kind of doubts we're faced with. There are several verses in the Bible that encourage us to pray, to bring what we have to God, because we cannot beat our doubts on our own, but God can. And I want to read those verses to you that encourage you that you can come to God with anything, and you should pray about everything, because faith will overcome fear, but we need to grow in faith, and we cannot do that by ourselves, but only with God's help. So the first two verses I want to read to you is Philippians 4:6-7. Don't worry about anything, but in everything, through prayer and petition with thanksgiving, present your requests to God, and the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds in Christ Jesus. So you see, the peace of God will be stronger than your doubts. But in order for it to be there, you need to come to God. You need to pray about your doubts, because otherwise they will stay there. I mean, sure, some will offer you kind of spiritual advice on how to deal with doubts, but that's not guaranteed to work. Because if you're trying to overcome this by yourself, it might work for a time, but then you will fall back in. You cannot rely on yourself for that. You need to rely on God. And additionally, 1 Peter 5:7 states, casting all your anxieties on Him, because He cares about you. So that clearly states God cares, and while you can't overcome this on your own, God can. God already has. You just need to have faith. And you continually pray and read the Bible, and your faith will grow. I guarantee you that. God is there for us, and He can do anything. Next, Matthew 7:7 states, ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open to you. Jesus is really encouraging His followers, us included, to pray about everything. Because, well, when you ask God for something, He cares about you. He loves you. And He is able to provide for you. Always keep that in mind. Jesus Himself invites us to come to Him. In Matthew 11 verses 28 to 30, "Come to me, all of you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, because I am lowly and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." So we can come to Jesus with our burdens. That includes our doubts, and He will give us rest. Because of our doubts, our minds are not at rest. But He will give us rest. He will give us peace. So, whatever you're struggling with, first of all, God already knows, because He knows everything. He loves us. He cares for us. So, He really wants us to ask Him for what we need. He knows what we need. And He wants to provide for us. He can and will do it. All we need to do is ask Him and have faith that He will answer our prayers. He might not answer them in the way we expect, but He will answer them the best way possible. You see, God sees the big picture. It's like trying to solve a maze. It is much easier when you're looking at it from above, isn't it? If you're inside it, well, that's tricky. And the way we see our life is from inside the maze. But the way God sees our life, it's from above the maze. And we don't need to be ashamed about anything. God knows the very worst about us. That He's the one who loves us more than anyone else ever even could. So, when you're in doubt about something, pray about it. Trust God. He will provide for you. He will replace your doubts with peace and with faith. Keep that in mind. God bless you.